Hi, I'm Tealish, and you're watching Coffee and Clicks. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing. I just came from an event at Highlander Games in Boonton, New Jersey. It's the local store that I play at, the friendly local gaming store. So shout out to Highlander Games. They ran a 400-point silver event, which my friend right next to me here on the screen there, Antonio Clark, won the event. So he's actually been on fire lately in Silver Age. He's won the last two. He won one in Brooklyn, and then he took that same team and won this one at Highlander. So I came in second, and I won this brick of BTU, Batman Team Up. So I figured, why not create some content and unbox this for you? So I'm excited to see what we pull. Antonio, what would we be hoping to pull in a Batman Team Up brick?
Well, you want to pull a good chase, or better yet, you want to pull. Let's fingers crossed for Batman or Wonder Woman Prime, because those are amazing, right? Those would be great. One of the rings, the yellow ring, would be great. That's going for lots and lots of money because it's so good in silver, and will continue to be, or so good in modern and in silver, and will continue to be once this set retires, unless they kind of ban it. Darkseid's a great super rare that was really underused. I think he's really underused. But yeah, it's rings, constructs, can't really go wrong with.
I'm definitely hoping for Batman Prime, maybe Wonder Woman Prime.
And a good legacy card. Let's hope you get a good legacy card.
Oh yeah, that World's Finest legacy card, or actually the
Green Lantern.
The Green Lantern one, which I don't have. So there's also some chase. I mean, a lot of this stuff I have already because this is a little bit of an older set, but I don't have. I know I don't have Scooby Doo chase. I don't have Velma. So some of the chases I don't have. Also, I mean, it would be great to get that Green Lantern legacy card because I don't have that figure. So
I've only played against that thing maybe twice, and it was a pain in the butt. So yeah, that's why that's why the card costs almost as much as the figure, which is crazy.
That's crazy. So, yeah. So
crazy.
What should we do, Antonio? I mean, by the way, congratulations for winning the event. You also, I mean, you didn't choose to get the. I mean, it was a snake draft for prizing. You didn't choose the brick, but you chose the.
I chose these guys. I chose the Hellfire Gala pieces.
You already opened up. You already opened it up.
Yeah. I actually have. I did an unboxing of that, so I'm dropping that tomorrow. Tonight's Saturday, so I'm gonna drop that tomorrow on Sunday.
Very nice. Okay, awesome. So, all right. So let's go right into it. I'll cut this over.
Let's see what you got.
Should I open up the legacy card first, or
let's do legacy card first? Let's get the juicy part out the way.
Okay.
That's me. Let's go right for the creme de la creme. We know everybody wants to see the legacy card. All right.
So the legacy card.
All fingers are crossed, Tony.
Okay. So what do we have as a legacy card? So we have a team up card, Robot Man.
Okay, team up card.
Okay, so I think there's a team up and a legacy. I think there's a team up and a legacy.
Yeah, they were putting team ups. That Robot Man is not that bad.
All right. Atrocitus. So.
Okay.
Not bad. I don't have the figure, but I mean now I can go hunt the figure, so that's kind of cool. I've actually played against someone online who was using Atrocitus, and Atrocitus. I mean, he was pretty cool. Let's see. He says, adjacent opposing characters can't use stop and can't be healed.
I mean,
and he's got traded, prob, and close combat expert.
And you saw what I did today. Not stop people not being able to use stop is huge. So, yeah.
Yes.
So,
yes. Yeah, Antonio, what were you running for your? You were running Juggernaut,
Juggernaut at full with Cathan and the Ak arms on him. Scott Porter, Black Shirt Scott Porter with the Liar Ring. Iron Inquisitor with the with Remaker. Ghost Rider, the best Ghost Rider, King of Hell Ghost Rider with the Dark Hold, and Moon Knight as his pilot because I totally forgot to bring my actual Moon Knight. Luckily, somebody had a qualifying pilot, and Kong at 50. And I mean, it does work. It's a 5-figure unit, mystical theme team, big defenses, big attacks. I have access to what? 2 or 3 probs, and 3 probs at any given time. I can prob 3 times, and I got 3 perplexes. Or I could have perplex and outwit. It's a pretty fun and it's very effective team. So
I gotta say, your use of equipment is very creative on that team.
Well, thank you.
Like interesting choices, like the Liar Ring on Porter. Like that was really cool.
Well, I think the thing about it is when most people use the Scott Porters, they only think of white shirt and like, oh, you get the Sinestro ring and all these other things. But the way that I don't usually use TKs because TK leaves the characters behind. So the Liar Ring allows Scott Porter to actually still, with the way the rest of my team works, the rest of my team is in your face. So the Liar Ring allows Scott Porter to actually still be a viable person on the team, just to use his perplex from 10 squares away for like Kong or whoever he needs to, and then still be able to mind control, which is my favorite power in the game. So with two bolts, chef's kiss.
Yeah, very nice, very nice.
Thank you, sir. I like your team too, Tony. Your team was props to you for using Spidey Family. Evasion is key in the game now with so much like high attacks and everything like that, and you had a really, really good evasion team. And if I didn't have outwit, I don't think I might even really got good points off of you at all. I wouldn't have got. We played in the second round, Tony and I, and if I wouldn't have had that one outwit, it saved me because he had evasion and Spidey people. Those 4 through 6s, if you don't got no outwit, they are hard to hit.
Yeah, I mean, I was playing Spider Family with Pharaoh, with Spider Pharaoh, Spider Hamurai with the Hell Cycle, and then Kong. So it's rulers because of Pharaoh. So you can put Kong on there, and you can put obviously Spider-Man Prime and I had power gem equipped to Spider-Man Prime. But I mean, what's cool is you can come across with Hamurai with the Hell Cycle, and then call in help from the Spider-Verse if he hits, and he gets 2 chances to hit. He gets 2 chances. He gets 2 chances to hit because he has hypersonic, and he also gets the free attack, right? So then you can call in help from the Spider-Verse. You can call in Kong, and just like quake everybody with Kong. So it's a fun team.
Kong is I love Kong. I love Kong because Kong is exactly what we want in non-blind product. You know, if you're going to give us non-blind product, making it actually very effective, and not only just for fun if you want to use Kong at big, huge points, but also in the meta game if you want to. Yes, he's very powerful, but he is super effective for, not unbeatable by any means, but super effective for what he does, which I absolutely love.
Yeah, I know. I love that piece. It's a great piece. It's really fun.
It's good.
So let's open it up. Let's
go.
Let's go into it. So this is my pack number 1. Let's see what we have here. That dark side that you mentioned, he is the mission point dark side, right? So I just like the character dark side. So all right, so here we go. It looks like we got Indigo 1, super rare. Indigo 1.
Nice.
I should actually show them, right? Okay.
Oh, you got a bat belt. Like
I got a utility belt. Utility belt and Indigo 1 in the bubble wrap.
Nice. What a beautiful sculpt that is.
So I'll read them all off. Utility belt, Elastic Girl, Power Girl, and Raven. Nice. And then we have Indigo 1.
Starting off with a good object. I love extra additional items in inside a booster is always a good thing in my opinion. So I like that. Have you played that Indigo 1 yet, Tony?
I have not used it. I have not used it. I pulled it before. I think this is my second Indigo 1, But like
Mm-hmm.
or I'm not sure if I have her or not, but like
Well, you do
but
now.
I do now. I do now, but like I've never used her. Like I know she's used on like those mission point teams a lot. Like
Yeah,
and
mission point teams. Yeah, for sure, for sure.
um oh, she is a mission point character, but also like she's pretty essential in a lot of the mission point teams.
She is.
So
She can do some crazy things with mission points. Again, she's sneaky good to me. She's sneaky good. Just as a figure, she's sneaky good.
all right, booster number 2.
Let's see what we got.
We have Kid Flash,
Nice.
Velma. Is this the chase? No, it's common. Joker, Sinestro, and Sapphire Chainsaw. No, yeah, Violet Chainsaw.
Nice.
So we got
Oh
some.
my God.
So we got some
That's. I mean,
constructs.
those are two super rares in a row, man. Save some for the end, Tony.
Is Sinestro a super rare? Yeah, Sinestro is a super rare.
Yeah, he
Okay.
is. He's a super rare. A great super rare, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, that
He's
Sinestro
actually
doesn't get a lot of love, but he's good.
So the thing about so many pieces in the game just don't get love because Sinestro doesn't. He's a great figure, but he doesn't do anything that makes him like borderline broken. So him and Indigo One and lots of other pieces from the set, just but he's a great figure. So if you haven't tried him out and you have a Sinestro, he's very fun, especially with his ring. Very fun.
Yes. Okay, booster number 3.
See what we got.
Just let me know if I'm not showing it on the screen properly, because I'm trying to do 2 things at once here. So if it's not visible, just let me know.
Just make sure when you open up, Tony, when you actually open and pull it out, that you lift it up like you did before. That's all.
Okay, here we go. Ooh.
Nice. That's always
Wait, am I missing something? No, I might be. No, and I'm not missing something. Okay, I got an Indigo Tribe ring.
nice indigo ring. Sweet.
We got.
To go with that Indigo One you just got.
I think we got a chase.
Nice. Let's see what you got. Hold up the booster, man. Hold up the booster. We can't see.
Yeah, I'll hold it up. I think that's a chase. I think that's Chase Shaggy.
Yep, that is Chase Shaggy.
Yeah.
All right.
Chase Shaggy,
So
and then we got
Peacemaker, Catwoman,
and Wonder Woman. Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Peacemaker's another mission point. So you got a Shaggy. Who can do a lot of damage. I've seen people run double Shaggy, and which is crazy.
Yes.
That's crazy. Good booster. That's 3 for 3.
That's pretty good right now. 2 super rares and a chase and a ring and a construct so far.
Oh my gosh.
So far, that's a good brick.
And the ring goes with one of the people in the set. Fantastic. We don't have enough people that make bystanders because Indigo One makes it so bystanders can use support, which is huge.
All right, so we got booster number 4.
Let's see what we got.
We got Scooby-Doo, Batgirl, who's Blackfire, and then Monster Mala, and then the Green Spotlight.
Nice.
Green Spotlight. Okay. Very cool.
Indeed. I love the synergy that Monster Mala has with the Brain. The Brain is definitely one of my favorite pieces in the game. I love characters that can go across the board and then attack.
Oh, I love the Brain. I love that character. Love that figure.
I used that in my this past year at Worlds. I used it in my Silver Age scientist team. I had Spidey carry around the Brain. I had Prime Spidey carry around the Brain. So that was fun.
And he can actually use Outwit before he does his mind control too.
Yes, he can.
He can be carried because it says anytime in the turn after he's been carried.
Yes, it does.
It's not like after resolutions or anything.
It's not after resolution. It just says if he's been placed to carry, he can be given a non. He can be a costed action. All right, let's see what you got.
Booster number 5.
Mm-hmm. Tony, you gotta let us see it when you're pulling it out, man. You gotta.
Oh yeah, here we go.
That.
Oh, all right.
Dexstar.
What is this? Yeah, we got Dexstar. Okay, Dexstar, super rare. There's another super rare.
Okay.
And then the Violet Lasso. We got a lot of Violet. Batman,
Bumblebee.
Wonder Woman, and Bumblebee.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Tony, what did you think of the Teen Titan Go figures, like the chibi versions of? What did you think, like aesthetic wise? What did you think of those?
I mean, at first I was like, eh, but like I'm not a huge chibi person, but like they're growing on me. Like they like I don't mind them. Like I don't like it's very cool. I mean the figures are good. Like Deathstroke's amazing. I love Deathstroke. Like
Of course.
so like and actually that sculpt looks cool. Like the Deathstroke sculpt looks cool. I mean like I don't care if it's chibi. It looks cool.
You know, fun fact, I was this close from sculpt swapping the Legacy figure Deathstroke onto that dial. I was like, oh, I'm going to take it because that's the best Deathstroke dial, and that's the best Deathstroke sculpt. I'm going to take that one that just got the Legacy. I'm going to put it on that sculpt. And I had actually taken it off the dial, and then they showed him as the Legacy. I put that right back on. I was like, super glue, go. Put it right back on. One of the players that plays in Jersey and plays in New York, his name's Reggie. He has a double Deathstroke team that is filthy. Tony, I'm talking about when I played that
100 points each. 100 points each or 50 points. 100 points.
No, 100 points each. Right, 100. I think 100 points each. Yeah, I think 100 points each, and it's filthy, bro. It is a filthy team. It's silver. He got a silver age team that's filthy. Like you don't have to roll dice. You know that he has a way of making you walk up to the Deathstrokes and just deal damage. If you got two of them, you just deal damage to both of them. Yeah.
I mean, I could see double Deathstroke in 400 points silver being a very viable option because like you have extra points available to build, so playing two 100-point figures is definitely not out of the question.
It's insanity. It's insanity. I looked at that team and it blew my mind. I'm not a person. I usually play Highlander style, where it's like I only play one of each character generally. So seeing it in play, I was like, I would have never thought about that, and I was like, holy crap! It was insane. So that's true. But the Deathstroke from the BTU is an amazing piece too. He's amazing, really good figure, really good.
Yeah, but I mean, I like all the chibi figures. What were the other ones? I love that Beast Boy. Beast Boy's awesome.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I love the Raven.
Yeah, Raven and Red Raven. That whole combination is great.
And even Cyborg. That's Super Rare Cyborg is dope. I love the sculpt, and I love what he does for a dial too. I really like that. And the Kid Flash that you just pulled, Kid Flash is fun and sealed. I could see the potential for him too, and just he's good. He's good.
Yeah. Okay, booster number 6.
Let's see what we got. Tony, what you think they're going when rotation comes? What you think they're going to rotate up to? Up to Avengers 60?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know, maybe. Yeah. Could be what's the one before that? The problem with Avengers 60 being rotated out is because the set came out in like August, I think, right? So
this will be its second Worlds though. Let's see what we got.
All right. Okay.
Oh,
we have here speaking of the brain. Okay, so we have Red Raven
and Red
Brain.
Raven.
Harley Quinn. I love that Harley Quinn. She's really good.
Yeah, she's cool.
This is Jinx, who makes everybody miss
Look, you want to know the funny thing is? I don't have a Jinx that's standing. The Jinx that I pulled is broken. Her legs were so broken.
You can have my Jinx if you want.
I appreciate that, good sir. I appreciate that. Yeah, she's cool.
Then Indigo Spotlight.
Nice,
right, cool.
Nice.
Very nice.
Tony? Do you think they're gonna make more constructs for the Lantern set coming up?
I hope so. I think
I hope so
like,
too.
I would think they should, right? I don't know, but I mean, what did you think about? I mean, if so, with the Lantern set, like, what did you think of BTU being a 4-figure booster with the construct being the 5th figure? Like, does that bother you or? Yes.
The only reason it bothers me is because I've played the game long enough to know that you can put the constructs inside the booster, add an additional figure. Now, I understand a lot of people's mindset behind it. Oh, it's a common that you don't really use and all these different things, but that's exactly what generics are for. And every Lantern Core could have had a generic. Those constructs could have been along with a generic Lantern person, which I think we're going to get. I think we're going to get like War of Light Part 2 for the Lantern set. So I think that's what's going to happen. But I want 5 figures in my boosters. For me, I want 5 figures in my boosters. That's what I want. I want 5 figures in my boosters. You can put the objects in the boosters the way that they've always been. I think it's shortchanging the community by taking a figure out and putting objects in. But that's just for me. I want as many figures as I actually can. And the objects, I like pulling additional things, but I want figures. I want 5 figures.
Yeah, and this Deadpool and X-Force set, I mean, the previous 4 have been amazing, and the movie's coming out soon, and I know it's a little off topic, but I know it comes with some extra game elements too in those boosters, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're coming with
boosters.
They're coming with dice and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, those dice are that's an interesting way to add another element of the game, which is dice, and add it in a different way. It's just by giving certain characters their own dice to roll. It gives them a uniqueness. We all have tons of pairs of dice, so making it so that they've incorporated these other dice. Kudos to WizKids on that. That's a great idea. It was a great idea.
All right, we got booster number 7 here. Oh, it's upside down. Okay. So we have
nice
Clayface. Clayface Superman. This is Menos. Mr. Freeze. And
we also got a mystery card in there too.
Oh, we do. Yes. I haven't actually been. I probably opened up some other mystery cards.
Some other ones that you probably have. I mean, it's because you were pulling super rares and chases.
So this is Foul Play in Funland mystery card.
Nice.
There we go. And we got the Indigo stop sign.
Oh my gosh! All the Indigo stuff.
Indigo and Violet. I got Violet too. Violet. A lot of Violet stuff.
All of that stuff. That's dope. That's dope.
Right.
I really can't wait for the Lantern and stuff. Green Lantern is my favorite DC property, so I really am excited for the Lantern stuff. I'm really excited for that.
Is Green Lantern? You like Green Lantern over Superman? I know you're a big Superman fan.
My last name's Clark, man, and I'm a veteran, so they call you by your last name in the military, and I can run fast, shoot good. So my drill sergeant would call me Clark Kent when he would see me out doing PT in the morning.
Okay,
so
cool.
It just kind of stuck. But I love Green Lantern. Kyle Rayner's probably one of my favorite DC characters. Being able to create anything you want with your mind, come on, man. Who doesn't want to do that, Tony? You know.
All right.
Want to do that.
Booster number 8.
Let's see what we got.
I already pulled a chase, so I'm wondering if we're gonna get a prime.
Let's hope.
Right, because I think there's like I think in this set there was a chase and a prime in each, or no, at least like one prime in each.
Well, the other
brick had Scrapper.
Scrappy.
Scrappy, and it had Prime Sinestro in the other brick. No, Prime Scarecrow. Prime Scarecrow.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, let's hope. Let's hope.
All right, we got.
Okay, something orange. Catcher's Mitt.
We got Mr. Negative. We got Negative Man, Robin, Fred, Poison Ivy, and the Catcher's Mitt. Orange Catcher's Mitt.
Okay. You know, it's a shame that the Catcher's Mitt is so good, but we're in a close combat era of the game. You know. Like I was talking about that with one of my Padawans today, and we were talking about how range is almost null and void at this point, almost, which is crazy to me.
Well, it's hard to be. I mean, with the small maps,
small ranges,
and they've made the game very close combat oriented. I feel like
Yes, definitely.
I mean, with the terrain and everything, a lot of stuff that favors close combat.
Definitely.
But it used to be the opposite, right? Like it used to be
the opposite. You just, oh my gosh. Yeah, because 10 range, if you had 10 range, it's like God range. And you can shoot somebody from a good run shot. You can shoot somebody. That's crazy.
All right, booster 9. Booster
Right.
9. We are almost at the finale.
Almost at the finish line.
Trying to get it. Like, oh, there we go. I'm going to hold it up.
Mm-hmm.
Again, why does it keep going upside down? Keep opening these upside down. All right. We have Martian Manhunter, one of my favorite rares in the set.
Yeah, yeah.
Blue Stop Sign. Oh, that's a good one. Blue Stop Sign's
I
worth
must say, good one.
That's a good one. Blue Stop Sign. Gizmo.
Yep.
Daphne and
Starfire. That Starfire does work. That Starfire does work in sealed. Oh my gosh, she did so much work in sealed. But that Martian Manhunter doesn't get enough love because of the rise of Pulse Wave. Pulse Wave shut him down. If there was no Pulse Wave, if there wasn't the abundance of Pulse Wave in the game right now, with the Scott, especially with the Scott Porter, that Martian Manhunter would be doing a lot more work with probably with the Red Lantern. Him just running over to you, or the what's that, the orange ring, just plasticity. You can't tie him down and you can't attack him. Yikes.
I mean, now there's that bystander that they just previewed on that Scott Porter previewed on for the H4H tournament that's coming up soon. And they previewed the bystander. I think it was called Scott, Lucas, and
Scott, Lucas, and
PJ.
PJ.
Yeah, Scott, Lucas, and PJ. So, and that can cancel out Pulse Wave, right? Like if it's adjacent to, it's only 5 points. It's only 5 points. It gives you protected Pulse Wave.
It has to. Pulse Wave is such a powerful power, and you have to have something to get around it. And there's just so many pieces now that do Pulse Wave. That Pulse Wave that ignores your friendly characters. That's really the thing. It's not just Pulse Wave. It's Pulse Wave that, like, oh, my friends are safe, but you aren't. So, Pulse Wave.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's funny because when Pulse Wave first got nerfed, right? Like, or they supposedly nerfed, right? Like,
it did get nerfed. It did get nerfed. It did get nerfed, I will say. It did get nerfed.
But yeah, so it used to be that Pulse Wave, you could single target. And if you single targeted Pulse Wave, like if there's only one character within the range and target of the Pulse Wave, then it took the full amount of damage. And they took that away, and people were like, oh, this is horrible. Yeah, like, I can't believe this Pulse Wave is useless now. And like,
here comes Scott Porter to save the game. I hope that someone at the HeroClix for Huntington asks Scott Porter a question and gets it on tape. And it's like, Scott Porter, how do you feel about having your figure be the most broken thing we've ever seen in HeroClix, period? We've never seen something so broken for the points ever as Scott Porter, which is insane. And I just want to know how he feels doing, like, knowing he is the bane of a lot of people's existence right now.
Yeah, no, I pretty much auto include Scott Porter on like every team that I run. Scott Porter, even at least one of them, at least a white shirt Porter. If it's a defensive team, the black shirt Porter. If it's an offensive team, it's an aggro team, it's white shirt Porter. And if you get both of them on there, then you better do it, right? Like,
I was doing that when I first started, but I feel like I did feel a little dirty putting putting both on there. So I usually go for black shirt. I'm a defensive kind of guy. I'm a hit you can't hit me back type of person. Yes. So that defensive power and the community tokens that we can reroll any roll and the auto healing at the beginning of the turn. Chef's kiss.
Yeah, it's really good.
It is.
Last booster. Here we go.
Okay. Drum roll.
Let's get it on tape for posterity.
That's a word people don't use all the time. Posterity.
For posterity. Okay, we got a boot. We got Red X. Oh no prime. That's okay. We got the Chase Shaggy though, so we got a lot of good pulls. So
Red X.
We have Cowboy Boot,
Mm-hmm.
Violet cowboy boot, so lots of violets in here.
Mm-hmm.
Red X, and we got penguin, and we got moss. So we did pull moss and Menos,
Más y menos.
and then
Más
we
y
got
menos.
common Shaggy, common Shaggy,
Nice.
who I used
Who's
a
still?
lot. I used him a lot in sealed common Shaggy. He was so good.
Yeah. The Scooby Doo figures were absolutely. They were done amazing. They were just amazing. Like Scooby by himself. I give Scooby grass cutter and just let him go. Good dog. Just go ahead and take people out. Just go ahead, Scooby. You got it. You got it.
Yeah,
It's fun.
and yeah, but Shaggy has 12 attack, right? Like he's pretty insane
I feel like
with
if
perplex. So like,
if WizKids is going to do the different IPs, you have to make the IP stand out. You know, we have all the big hitters that have 11s, 12s, whatever, 13 attacks. If you're going to do the other stuff, you have to make it viable so that people actually like want it and like want to play it and actually want more of it. Like I want Blue Falcon is one of my favorite Hanna-Barbera characters. You know, I want Grape Ape, all those. I want all them those characters. Let's just do it. At this point in time, send all of it. Send all of it. This set right here made me like happy knowing that they can send anything now, and I'm gonna be happy with it. So yeah.
yeah, very cool. So I think we're all done. I mean, do you have any I mean, are you? I mean, just I guess for in the future, like, are you thinking about doing any other silver events?
Um. Well, I mean, I unfortunately can't go to HeroClix for Huntington. So shout out again to Scott Porter for doing that. Such a cool event and turning something that he loves into a fundraiser for his family. Shout out to him. Shout out to WizKids for supporting them. Did you see the pictures of all the bricks of the Deadpool set? So that stuff is going to be floating around. So good luck to everyone in their pulls. With that, I won't be able to do silver event until at least if they have one here in the New York, Jersey area, or at Gen Con, which I might still go to, but I
Mm-hmm.
definitely got to go to Worlds. So at least Worlds, and I'll probably play the same team. I mean, I think my team does pretty good. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what comes out between now and Worlds. We'll see what fully
Yeah,
comes out. If there's anything in
I mean, there might be state championships, right? Like, I think they
Oh
said.
yeah, big championships. I totally forgot about those. So yeah, if they have those, I'll play in those.
I don't know if they're
And
going to be silver or modern. I'm not sure. Like, there
yeah, I
has
mean
not been
even
any announcement yet. So
modern. I think modern. I think a figure I will say that I think is going to shake modern up is the Prime Rogue. I think Prime Rogue is going to shake the modern up, man.
I have not
That's
seen Prime Rogue, but the one that I think is going to shake modern up is Prime Colossus.
no. Tony. Prime Rogue eats. She eats Kong's lunch. She eats Kong's lunch. So
So does Prime Colossus, though.
no,
Okay, I haven't seen Prime Rogue, so you
you
explain
gotta.
Prime
So
Rogue.
you have to see. You gotta see Prime Rogue. Now, Prime Rogue is very expensive, right? She's very expensive. Prime Rogue doesn't have to be played at her most expensive. She's like Prime Juggernaut. You can play her at 175, or you can play at 250. Now, 250 seems like an amazingly expensive thing. Prime Rogue, when she hits you, she can take you. She can take one of your powers for the rest of the game.
Mm-hmm.
That's on your card. A standard power that you can use, she can take it for the rest of the game. I'm telling you right now, I'm already building. She's a prime. I'm already building around her. I already got a couple builds with her. Prime Rogue, trust me, go look at her. Prime Colossus is great. He needs a hell cycle.
Oh
Him
yeah,
plus hell cycle.
absolutely. Him with the health
But
cycle. Actually, I would say motorcycle. Give him running shot.
so here's the thing. Doesn't he doesn't does he have okay, he doesn't have Battle Fury, right?
I
Does
don't
he have
think
Battle
so. I
Fury?
don't think so. But no, he has Micah. I don't think he has Battle Fury, but he has. I don't remember. But I mean, if you give him running shot, he can running shot my control.
Yeah, and then deal the
And then
damage.
do his thing. Yeah.
But does he get range with that? Because he has zero range.
So my control's minimum
Oh,
range 4.
mine controls the minimum 4. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that was another thing. The Hellfire Gala, the new Hellfire Gala came with the new PAC, the fancy looking one. So I look forward to keeping this in my box. Again, Colossus is a beast. Don't get me wrong. Look at Prime Rogue, man. Prime Rogue, when she hits you, she says you can't use one of the powers. So if she hits you for 5, she can say, "Oh, you can't use whatever defensive power you have." Like if it's a normal defensive power,
Hmm.
gone. And now you just take the hit, and now you can't use it until your next turn. Ridiculous, man. Like her and Magneto, people are going to be building around those pieces. There's a lot of good stuff coming, and we don't even know what's coming out in Masters of Time. So I'm really excited for what's on the horizon. This Deadpool set is insane. It's
I
insane.
I also really like the regular Colossus, not the
Oh my!
non-prime.
Regular Colossus. The joy of regular Colossus is he turns everybody into Kong essentially. Like, oh hey, did you guys want to just reduce penetrating damage? You don't care about mystic damage anymore. You don't. Go forth and have fun. Like, and he hits like a tank, Tony. That's also another thing. Like Colossus, we've had some Colossus that don't hit hard enough. That Colossus hits like a tank. He
Yes.
hits like so.
And then he's
I'm
like, okay, here, have a 19 defense. So
so I'm an X-Men battery. I'm a defensive shell in 2 different ways. It's so huge giving somebody a 19 defense and giving them reduced penetrating. And he is the perfect bodyguard because not only does he hit and hit hard, but he knocks a character back. Chef's kiss, man. Like he's a people in pulp. Oh,
oh, he's a rare. He's just a rare. Is he a rare?
he's just a
Oh,
rare.
they're just
He's just
rares.
a rare, and it's protected. It's protected out with this whole die,
Wow. And
Tony.
and
Once
he has a
once
power too, right? Doesn't he have any power? Like,
I think so.
I
Yes, he
think he
does.
does.
Yes, he
Yeah.
does. Come on. I mean, come on, man. I buff your damage. I buff your defense, and I buff your. I give you invincible essentially. If you have a reducer, if you have invuln or higher, I give you invincible. What are we talking about? That's insanity. It's so good. So good. I really this set. Did you see Rare Psylocke by chance?
I have not. I've not.
Rare Psylocke has free mind control against adjacent opposing characters. She has 2 bolts with close combat expert, right? So she can come up, I think it's like a 12 or 13 attack and free mind control you. And she has a Blades power her whole dial where she rolls a d6 and she does different things based on the d6. One of those is heal Psylocke 3 clicks. The other one is make an attack. So when she rolls low blaze, she gets to attack you again. It's this set is insane. Again,
Yeah.
for pulp, this set gives so much to pulp, so much to pulp.
And then
I'm
how many other
super,
sets have been revealed that are coming out before Worlds? So what do we know
it's
about?
just gonna be this. I think it's only gonna be this and maybe some iconic stuff. I think it's gonna be like Wolverine, the Wolverine iconics. Some people might try to build around Wendigo because he's good.
So this is the
Um,
last set that's coming out before
this is the
September.
last set that's probably going to be because Masters of Time will either come out right before Worlds or it'll debut at Worlds. But it's not going to make it. It won't be legal for Worlds. Even if it comes out right before, it won't be legal for
Oh,
Worlds.
so if it debuts at Worlds, they might use it for sealed.
Oh no, it's 1,000% going to get used for Team Prob. So you are for Team. So you already know, man. I'm excited. Me and my teammates were talking about this last week. We was talking about how what we were thinking about, like how's it going to be when we don't know all the pieces? Because last year we knew what was all in Notorious, so we knew like, oh, if you pull this, if you pull the Zod, if you pull this, but that's the joy of Sealed. Sometimes it's just not knowing anything and just building. I love team building, so I can't wait. I cannot wait for that set. I'm super excited. Super excited.
Yeah, I mean both sets look really good. So
And we don't even know what the now. Mark my
didn't
words.
they announce another set too? I don't remember.
Well, Black Panther comes out, I think, later on. Black Panther comes out later on in the year.
Oh, that'll be after Worlds probably.
Yeah, that'll be Afterworlds, which thank God for that because the deities in that I think are gonna set the standard. They're gonna set the bar again. I think the gods are gonna get pushed to the side. In all honesty, I honestly think that. I think so. I'm
Interesting.
calling it now. I see Storm and Bast and all those. I see them just being insane. So I mean, we can only wait and see. But I personally think that set's gonna go bonkers based on like how the new little sculpts and everything that they're doing with that. I think those are gonna be some game changing stuff. And some meta like standard setting stuff. We don't even know all the chases for this Deadpool set. I have a feeling. Now, mark my words. I just have a feeling that Deadpool and Death duo figure is going to be insane. That's one of the pieces that was shown on the box, and of course and it's a chase. I just have a feeling that.
Do you know anything about the comic book about like Deadpool
Yes.
teaming up with Death, or like something
Yes,
about it?
so
Or?
Death is in love with Deadpool, so it made Thanos an instant enemy of Deadpool because like that Thanos loves her, but she doesn't love him, but she loves Deadpool because he keeps dying and coming back. So like Deadpool can't essentially die as it stands,
Right.
because that like is rejecting him from her realm. Like no. But like I think that Dollar is gonna be insane. I just have a feeling. Mark my words. I just have a feeling that Dollar is gonna be absolute. It's either gonna be can't die, or it's gonna be super anti healing, like Elsa Bloodstone level of no healing. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't. Nobody can heal until this piece is off the like Elsa. I just have a feeling. Something tells me if they do something that's comic accurate, it's gonna be you can't die. Type of tech. So we'll see. We'll see, man. I can't wait. It's fun
Very
stuff.
nice. All right.
Yeah.
So I think that's it.
All right.
Antonio, it was nice. Thank you for joining me and helping me with this unboxing.
Oh yeah, indeed.
I look
Thanks
forward to watching your unboxing that you just
Indeed, these pieces are absolutely amazing. These sculpts are great.
So to be clear, that is the Avengers.
This is the Avengers Hellfire Gala stuff that just came out this week. The X-Men Hellfire, the second X-Men Hellfire Gala is coming out soon too. So, but the Avengers one is up first, and it's got some really really cool pieces, and this is probably the best She-Hulk we have in the game right now. And I can't wait for everybody to see the figures up close and me to give a little synopsis. So yeah. Thanks, Tony.
Okay. Thanks a lot, Antonio. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. And don't forget, wake up and smell the clicks.